Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon! Distant Star Revenant Fleet episode number 3. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. I don't know. I'm still recording the same day of the first episode and the second one, so hopefully you guys are. I'm having a blast with it, and more importantly, I'm actually doing good on camera, which is, great, because I really haven't had much success off camera, so this is basically as far as I've gotten, and I'm enjoying it so far. Alrighty, so either way, we have a few nodes over here to jump to. Either or doesn't really have a story-based progression, so we could do 1, 2, 3, or we could just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, each jump costs us a supply. Less supplies means harder game as well. So I'm thinking we probably jump to this one to kind of get here faster than it would be to kind of go around through here. So we'll jump to this one and see what actually holds for us here. A distant moon is entering into a solar eclipse. Who knows what this foretells about the fate of you or your fleet. Oh, no story or no fight? Excellent. Alrighty, I'll definitely take it. Let's jump on out of here. Now mind you, no fights also mean that, you're not getting any scrap, which is, kind of a bad thing, but so be it. Danger level 4 of 10. That's rising quite a bit, and I'm not too excited about it. Guess we'll jump on this one over here and see if we can get kind of closer to the end. You run into a cluster of damaged cargo pods floating through space. Inside, a group of refugees hide in the dark, clutching one another in terror. Ask them what happened, take their credits and resources, and ignore them and move on. Do I want to be the good guy here, or just want to be a scumbag and move on? Man, am I really good enough at this game yet to be the hero? I don't think so. I'm going to take their credits and resources. The refugees look wretched and scarred as they hand over what little they have. The hopeless look on their faces suggests they will not live much longer. 2 supplies and scrap. I'm sorry, guys. What can I say? I am a scumbag at heart. Let's jump on out of here. I'm getting closer to the X, that's all that really matters at this point. Danger level 5 of 10. Our supplies really didn't help us much with that, did it? Alrighty, so we could jump over here and then get to the exit, or even hit this up and then the exit. So obviously we are going to jump closer to here, because if I can make it to the next actual node, I'm going to be terribly happy. A red light winks at the gate on the console, and your Jahon makes contact. Greetings, War Leader. Our analysis report a 0.72 chance of success for this mission, something you should obviously be trying to improve on. It is unlikely that the Ortani will suspect a direct strike against the Erebus platform at this stage, but be aware that they have dispatched Guardian fleets at a precautionary measure. Thank you for this information, my Jahon. You are welcome, War Leader. Our analysts are all over your disposal. Oh, no fight. Okay, cool. Hey, you know what? We might actually make it to the next node, just based on the fact that I've been avoiding all these fights. Now, here's the real question. Do we want to hit up any of these stories or just get the hell on out of here? We'll see. The emergency transponder on a cargo pod is broadcasting from this position. And an Akari flight base is located at Tigua. The last you heard, it was still operational. You may be able to requisition more ships here. Let me go to this one for sure. This might be a death sentence for us, but if we could get some more ships here, it sounds like a pretty good deal for me. Alright, you arrive in the Tigua system to find the Akari flight base being swiftly dismantled. Small transport ships are moving men and equipment up from the surface of Tigua Prime into the bellies of great Akari warships. Hail the commanding officer. You are greeted by the officer in charge of logistics. You've arrived on a bad day for the Akari, War Leader. We've flown over 2,500 sorties from Tigua, but our losses of allied crafts have finally reached a critical point. System batteries have accounted for 85% of their air crew deaths on operations and over 50% ground crew following Ortani counterattacks. We've just been ordered to pull back. I'm sorry for your losses. They were honorable men. He sighs, indeed. But there may be some good fortune in this for you. We're in a position to offer you some ships, battle damaged but serviceable. Perhaps you can lead them to greater success. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna sell them to me, you piece of shit? Just give them over. This motherfucking guy. So, okay, you could actually repair your crits. So that was my question in the very first episode. You can repair your criticals over time, assuming you find a proper shop for it. Alrighty. Well, we could actually buy ourselves another fleet if we really want to. There's a pulsar over here, which seems pretty cool. However, does cost too much. Gunship, too much. Assault is too much. Okay. We could get ourselves another Lancer. You know what? I like the Lancer. I like the idea of having 2 snipers just in the background doing the massive damage that they do, although they are kind of weaker. But there's also this rogue, which I've never experimented with, and again, this is more of an experimental run. I do want to, learn the game and see what's what. The rogue specializes in surprise attacks and the destruction of high-priority targets. Okay, we can afford either the rogue or the Lancer, one or the other. Not both, only one or the other. Two Lancers could be pretty good, just hanging out, put them in the background and have them do their thing. Ah, boy. Let's buy the... Let's buy the Lancer. I like the idea of snipers in the back. Alrighty. We'll buy the Lancer. Unfortunately, he is missing an extra system slot. They don't sell any attachments, so we won't be able to do much with that. So we're going to have to be really extra careful with this guy, because he's going to be more squishy than the one that we have over here. Alrighty, so we bought that. So be it. Maybe not the best decision on my part, but I needed to give it a try anyway. So we're ready to get on out of here. Now, here's the point. Do we go to the exit? Or do we check this one out and then go over here? The danger level is 7 of 10 at this point, though, so keep that in mind. Yeah. Let's go to a Lost Cargo Beacon. Let's experiment. We gotta experiment. An Ortani cargo pod is tumbling through space, likely all that is left of an enemy wreck. Its contents are unknown, but must have some value, since a recovery squad has just jumped in to claim it. Fight off the enemy for the contents of that pod, ignore the cargo pod, and continue with your mission. Well, this is going to definitely be a fight if we want to get that pod, and you know what? We jumped here to get it, so might as well give it a try. The enemy expected this to be a simple recovery mission. It might be anything but. Recover the cargo pod. So our objective is kill all enemies and get the cargo pod. Where is this cargo pod? It's all the way up north. So, we have a few carrier ships. These guys would just launch those little small dudes at us over and over. I'm not exactly too happy with how my ship started off here. My Lancer should not be this close to the battle. So Assault, come up front. You need to start retreating, and so do you. Preferably even further back. Now Tac, you hang out maybe over here. Okay, here comes the fucking carriers as expected. And these guys over here just sending all these little dicks at me right now. These are kind of like the rogue guys, I guess. Alrighty, we need to take this guy down as soon as possible. Now, Lancer, can you shoot from all the way over here? Oh, you definitely can. So, as long as you hang out back here, you should be fine. You're the new one that we got, right? You're Epic. So, Epic, since you have a shot, shoot over here, my friend. I said, shoot over here. And then you should also have a shot from back here, right? Absolutely. Alright, so you guys do your thing over here, and then you need to... Let's see. Oh, you could actually land the, Can you land your Ion Storm? You definitely can from back there. That's crazy. Oh, no, you can't. Okay. That's what I wanted to find out. So, we need to get a bit further upwards, meaning we have to bring the Assault along with us. So, let's not... Excuse me. Let's bring you forward, and you forward as well. Okay, there is two of them, indeed. I guess we lost one of them in the sight. This could be a little bit scarier now that there's two of them. Can we do our thing now? Yes. Definitely can. So let's send this over here in the center of these two bad boys. You do your tactical, and just continuously focus on assaulting this guy. And we'll probably even launch this over here. Are you guys almost ready to shoot again? We'll see. Oh, they moved out of the mist area. Smart. Smart dudes. Really smart. Remember, if we're not moving, we take less damage from the small guys as well. So, we'll continue what we're doing here. Let's use a tactical overcharger on this bad boy, and you're still over here charging up. Okay, and then you just focus on assaulting this guy for now as well. Okay, this could get scary kind of soon because of how many of these little small dudes around us. Remember, they're not really too damaging, but if they actually surround you this way, it can be a significant problem here. And I could actually do this again, which I will. I was trying to hopefully hit both of these guys. That should do it. Okay, how are you doing over here? Are you ready for a shot? Doesn't seem like it, but let me give it a try. You are ready. So come over in this side. Okay, shields are actually going down pretty fast on this guy now, so that's good. Tactical, that's still going. Let's launch one over here as well. And you know what? I know I'm using a lot of energy, but that's okay. Let's also use our Volatile Storm to do some little damage over time on their hull as well. Alright, my Lancers are actually doing pretty well in the back here. These rogues are barely doing any damage to them. This actually is turning out easier than I thought it would be, oddly enough. And then you focus over here. Here's your laser. Am I in the way of the laser, by the way? I think I might be. Let me move out of the way here for a second. This is kind of worrying me a little bit. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll move out of the way of the laser because I'm not sure that's actually assaulting me. You continue the assault over here. Are you ready to go? You can use your tactical overcharger, so that's fine. And then you are ready to go. And you just launch your attack over here. Okay, good. Oh yeah, we're about to bring the first one down. Now let's make sure that we're not being ambushed from the side over here by any bigger ships. So one of the carriers is down, which is good. With only one of them down, it shouldn't really pose that much of a problem to us anymore. So you launch this over here. You just focus on this bad boy. And we need to wait for your tactical advantage to come through. And how are you looking over here? You're still doing your thing, and then we have to wait for you to cool down. Your shields are looking, you know, not too great, but you should survive here for a bit longer. Alright, so we're still launching our attacks over here too. You're still fine. You're ready to shoot though. Boom. So he's basically out of his shield mode at this point. How are you doing? You just shoot automatically, right? That's the reason why we got that experimental one. Let's drop this over here if we can. Uh-oh. What's coming down from down here? Nothing? Just some rogues? Okay. Just the rogues. Use our tactical advantage one more time, and we should be basically out of the woodwork at this point. Now he's going to have to hang out here and wait till we get rid of the small guys, but that shouldn't really be too much of a problem at this point, right? Come on. Let's see, there isn't everybody... There you go. I could do that and then just put everybody into assault mode. I gotta get used to the shortcuts of the game. Alrighty, so that's about it. Let's select everybody and start moving upwards. So right now we are here. There's nothing's gonna be spawning over on this side. Remember, we've killed just about all the enemies. Our danger level's 8 of 10 now, so we do have to kind of hurry it up because the longer you hang out here, the higher that's gonna go up too. Now, Lancers, I would appreciate if you actually wait up a bit and let the assault get ahead along with the tech. Alrighty. So, just because we see no enemies right now doesn't mean there's none in the map still. And they could actually spawn over time too, so keep that in mind. And we don't want to get too far ahead because I've talked about the mines before, the space mines, and that's one thing I really don't want to get involved with right now, especially because they could wreck you relatively fast here. Technically what I should be doing is literally sending one person as scout instead of sending my entire platoon this way, but, you know, whatever. What's done is done at this point. You keep moving upwards, we might get there. We might get there pretty soon. Okay, it's right there. Let's go. Now, all we have to do is recover it. Enemies might spawn right now, but if we recover this before they spawn, this might be the end of the mission as a matter of fact, and we should be okay. How's this looking like? Oh yeah, that's it! Alrighty, nice, we have recovered the cargo pod. Alright, so we got 800 experience for all of our dudes. That's actually pretty good. Is that going to be a level for somebody, hopefully? No? Nah. I was hoping for that. So, you claimed the pod and its precious contents. You received a Lancer and a Breach Beam. I got a Lancer? Oh, man. Or is that just a Lancer Breach Beam? This comma's throwing me off. And we got some scrap and another bit of supply here. Yep, we got another Lancer. Oh, shit, man. So we're going to be loaded with all these, like, long-distance classes. I like it. So, I could scrap them, too, by the way. If I scrap them, it's going to be 8,000. So here's the thing that we got to decide. Remember, the more people we have in our fleet, the more difficult the game becomes. But if we scrap them, it's 8,000 credits. Remember, we have 8,000 right, so that's going to take us up to 16. We also have the Breach Beam. What do you do? Fires a long-range beam that does heavy damage to hull, but minor damage to shields. Only available on tech and pulsar chips. So I could use you for this guy, huh? Let's see here. For the tech. So, does heavy damage to hull, but minor damage to shields. And the focal beam fires a long-range beam that does damage to both shields and the hull. Alrighty, let's use the Breach Beam. Why the fuck not? So, let's, install over here. And we're gonna get 830 credits back from scrapping the weapon that we had right there, so that's fine. So we'll do that. Now you have that one. And the ship, do we scrap it or do we take it along? You know what? I'm going to take it along. I like the Lancers after all. I mean, honestly, at this point, I feel like I need at least one other beefy class. But if it comes down to that, I suppose I could always just, you know, scrap one of these guys, right? On the fly. But we won't have enough money to purchase another one. Ah, it's a big decision to make. It's a decision for a big man to make, and you know what? I'm not a big guy. Use or scrap? Use or scrap? I'm gonna scrap it. Oh, only 4,000 to scrap it. Motherfucker, you said 8,000 over here. You lied to me. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? It's only 4,000, then fuck it, I'm gonna use it. Are you sure you want to purchase the Lancer? It will cost you 0? Exactly. Okay. So now we have another Lancer. We have 3 backup classes, or 3 backups, attacks anyway, and then 2 kind of up front. I'll take it. Let's jump on out of here. We're going to the exit, so you know we're about to hit the next node, which I've never done before. Assuming there's no fight over here, that is. If there is, well, oh, of course. You have made it to the border of the sector, a new sector awaits. Oh no, we're ready to jump! Haha! Excellent, alrighty. I'm liking my fleet over here. Bunch of ballers. Alrighty, that's the first time I've ever made it beyond the first node, so I guess shop it up to the luck of the recording. So we have a few things over here to do. This is an Akari-controlled sector. This is an Ortani-controlled sector. A sector currently on the front lines of the war, and another Ortani one. So, remember, Ortanis are the bad dudes. We can go here, get into a lot of fights, or we could go to one of our controlled sectors. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to one of our controlled sectors, kind of take it easier on the first time around anyway. So, if we go down this pad, we have a front line, another Ortani, front line, and finally, home of the Akari. So, yeah. Let's go to Akari-controlled sector. Interspace marker buoys welcome you to Akari space as you clear the coded interlocks. This sector is currently controlled by the Akari, but regular sorties by the Ortani, and their recent overrun of allied positions mean few systems are truly secure. Well, we'll see about that. No shops over here? Nope. Okay. Let's jump on out of here then. Now let's see what our first real jump over here is going to inquire. We have Tigua, and we have Vinaris Collective down here. The Vinaris Collective is an Elgani manufacturing collective allied to the Akari, at least for now, while the fickle Elgani trade agreements holds. And then we have Tigua. An Akari flight base is located at Tigua. The last you heard, it was still operational. You may still be able to requisition more ships here. This could be good, however, we don't really have that much money, and I don't think we'll be able to do much. And last time we went to a ship shop, we didn't have the option to buy anything from the attachments, and I really want to find some attachments for our Lancers. We have at least 2 Lancers that have no attachments whatsoever. Alrighty, let's go over to this one first then, and we'll probably consider going to that later. We'll see. You receive a priority message from High Command. War Leader, the factories in the system are manufacturing an expensive new alloy, 3 times stronger than our toughest materials. Protect those cargo vessels as they load up so it can be delivered to AO safely. I hate missions that make me protect shit. It's like escort missions in games. I hate it. Alright, I could protect the cargo ships as they load up. I could attempt to scare the Ortani away, or I could leave the cargo ships to defend themselves. I already stole from, you know, helpless people in space, so I'm obviously not a hero. Why the fuck would I do this? You could fucking defend yourselves. One of the ships transmits a message. Commander, we are a freelance company working for the Akari. If you protect us, we will pay you in credits. Okay, well now you're kind of talking my speed. Alright, motherfucker. I will protect you, or at least try. Here it is. Oh my lord, why do you have such a little HP? Alrighty. Oh no, we're supposed to... This is literally an escort mission. Oh no. So I'm supposed to escort this guy all the way up here? Is that what you're telling me? You are the biggest piece of shit of all time. I refuse. Can I, like, back out of this? There hasn't been an exchange of credits, has there? Oh, come on. Okay. You need to go up here. So you need to be up front. So do you. And my Lancers, you hang out kind of in the back. Hey, excuse me. Hey, if we are the ones escorting you, motherfucker, can you slow it down a little bit, okay? Slow it down. Tactical movements, do you know what they mean? No, obviously you don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't need me to escort you over here. Okay. Be really careful. This guy is just annoying the piss out of me. There should be like a function where it's kind of like, yeah, you come over now. Alright, so far everything's fine though. I mean, I don't expect it to be fine forever though. I mean, come on, what are the odds that we're gonna have an easy mission here? Slim to none, right? I mean, the danger level is kind of low for this area, but still. Where are you? Are you okay? You better be okay. Alrighty. Nothing's going on with the first one, which, you know, I guess is alright. Alright, let's get you over here. Come on. Hurry up. You could hurry it up now. Oh, look at this guy. He was Speedy Gonzalez in the start, but now he's over here just lagging it. Get your ass in there. Okay. You're good? Everything's fine? Well, what do you want from me? Okay, we got the escort. Next one seems to be down here. Okay, here comes the enemies. Luckily, they're showing up without the escort itself. Should we get to the escort now, or do we deal with the enemies first? You're not in danger, are you? You don't seem to be in danger. Alright, man, I need to get rid of these guys before I come and help you out, okay? That's the only thing I'm gonna do here. So, 1 second, everybody stop your movements. Your shield is just completely down. It's about to go up really soon, though. And... Alright, so you're not too terrifying, I don't think, anyway. So here's what we need to do. Lancers, you need to back the fuck up a little bit now. Assault, come up front. Tech, come up front. Now, let's go into tactical. Let's pause it a little bit. Oh, we have 3 enemies. This guy's the one's going to ruin our shields, too, by the way. I'm not exactly pleased with that. Alright, so we need to make sure that we're moving our dudes around meticulously here, because Shield Man is kind of scary. You know what? We should probably go after Shield Man first, right? Yeah. I don't want him messing my shit up. So, we'll go into tactical advantage. Send an assault over here. You are going to ruin his shields before he ruins ours. How about that? So, let's go into... Micro Ion Storm. Luckily, you can hit it from there. Is he moving still? He totally is moving. So before... We need him to stop. Here. And you need to move. He sent that Ion Storm at me. Okay. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Good, good, good. And his shields are getting wrecked now. Lancers, I need you to kind of, maneuver here and here. You ready to shoot, maybe? You definitely are. Go after... that guy. We took one of them down already? No, no, no. Close to it. Alrighty, guys. You ready to shoot? You better fucking be ready. Go over on this side, and then you, my friend. Let's load up on... Yeah, we need him out of the way. I don't want him messing with my shields whatsoever. Tech dude, are you okay? You seem to be fine for now. Let's start ruining shields over here as well. Ah, he moved! No, he got out of the way. Excuse me, how are you still alive? That's my real question right now. Uh-oh. Lancer, you okay? You better be okay. Now, I'm gonna just set these guys up for assault over here just in case. I need him out of the way. He's gone now. Perfect. Oh, no, 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 no. Move out of the way. Shield's going down. Shield's going down. Okay. You are going to not do that anymore. Let's just do the, violent one. Lancer, you're taking some damage over here, my friend. You might want to maneuver yourself away from here. Are you ready to go? Kind of, maybe. You are definitely ready to go. Okay, he's Dunsky. Alrighty, done. Hooey. Okay, so now we hang out for a bit. Let's make sure our shield goes back up. And then we'll come down and try to... Oh, this guy's actually coming to us, as a matter of fact. Oh, it's even better. I don't have to literally escort you. That's good. So we hang out. Let's actually just maneuver around and see if there's any enemies around here. Are you fine? You look fine. You look fine to me for now. Alright, so moving to assault around, getting some eyes in the field. We have Lancers, Lancers, and Lancers. Let's get the tech boy over here. Tech dude, over here. No, no, assault, you could actually hang out over here. Excuse me, assault, I said. Hang out here. You. Hang out here. Alright, one of the things I really hope that they add to the game really soon is key binding, or at least, like, you know, a custom key binding. Right now, to move the camera, it is the arrow keys. So I have to shift over from the mouse over to the keyboard with my right hand to maneuver that around. So I have to stop on occasion to do that, and it's kind of really bothersome. Are you going to be okay coming to us? It seems like you're not being attacked right now. So I'm going to continue hanging out over here and just kind of keeping an eye on things. So if you could make it over here, that'd be pretty good. Let's have Tech come down here. Just make sure this guy's going to be safe. Nothing here, huh? Interesting. This might be easier than I thought it would be. Here I was thinking we were going to be in a really annoying escort mission, but for the most part... Okay, here we go. You gotta run. You gotta run. You just gotta run right now. Okay. So that's gonna definitely happen. Assault, it is time for you to come down over here. God damn it, I hate moving to the arrows keys constantly. Alright, come down over here. You continue doing your thing over on this side. Alright, Lancers, let's kind of get you a little bit ready. Perhaps over here, and you over here. This guy is sending quite an onslaught to us. Is it only one dude? I really have no noticing the guy over here, definitely. So, shield should be our first concern. Have you stopped moving? You kind of have. So, excuse me, stop moving. So our tactical advantage here. Scimitar, use that, and we will also use that over here. And let's see, you guys are still moving a little bit. Alrighty, how's this guy's health at this point? Because we've launched quite a bit of attack on him. Still kind of up there. Let's have you launch through here. Uh-oh. This guy worries me a bit. Let's get rid of this guy first, though. Okay. Wrecked, for the most part. Are you okay? You're fine. Alrighty. Go down. Go down already. How is the shields going back up? Oh, this guy was probably healing him. That's one of the support classes. Okay, I get you. You're the pulser, if I'm right. That was actually kind of scary. No lie. So you assault over through here. We need his shields down in a sense, so yeah, let's send one through here. And you guys are still loading up again? It shouldn't be that much of a problem at this point. You ready to shoot? Go for it. He's down. Alright, Cargo, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. We're fine. Everything's under control. Get your ass up here. This might have been actually a lot easier than I really thought it would be. Every time I hear escort mission, I freak out, but this one wasn't so bad. Be careful with my Lancer, motherfucker. Don't head into him, alright? He's an MVP. He's a real MVP. So he's going out of here. This should be the end of the mission then, right? Unless we're gonna get like one last wave of assault here. There you go. You successfully protected all the cargo ships. Interesting. Alrighty. And we got some more experience. Any level ups yet? The ships load up successfully and prepare to jump to inner space. You receive your payment, and just before the last vessel blinks out of sight, we got 3,501 supply. I'll take it, I guess. That's not too bad. There shouldn't be anything over here left over. Nope. And next fight should get us a level. We're like 140 away with the assault and one of the Lancers. Alright, so let's jump on out of here and see what awaits us. Alrighty, so I guess we're heading towards the Venari Collective, regardless of which, right? So we'll go here, here, and over here. Danger level is still 1 of 10, which is pretty good. Alright, we're gonna call it an episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. We are doing really amazing, and I'm actually quite surprised, so yeah, I'm just surprised, honestly. I didn't expect to get this far. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.